Hello, everybody. Little fist bump for you. Little welcome fist bump. Don't fist bump your camera. You'll break your computer. I like to fist bump now. I don't really like to shake hands with people. I'm not really a germaphobe. I've been told I am before, but I do prefer. I notice just a boom rather than especially with guys. Guys sometimes you shake someone's hand, and you don't find this so much with women, but you find it more with guys. You shake someone's hand and it's all sweaty and it's like, oh God, I don't want to shake your hand. And I've gotten worse over the years too. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. But either way, welcome everybody. My name is Daniel McCarthy. I want to welcome you to a live webcast that's conducted every single Tuesday evening at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am in the corporate offices of one of the fastest growing organizations. I have some remarkable news to share with everybody this evening. I have been just crunching numbers, looking at things. I've got training for you this evening. I've dusted off some of the old stuff I'm going to share with you because we've got so many new people that I felt like tonight would be a good night to discuss a few things. Let's start off by talking about the fact that we have a weekly call-in contest. And what happens is we are demonstrating the compound effect. We're demonstrating how if you make little changes in how over time, if you stay consistent with them, they make big results. They add up to big results. So we demonstrate that now on a weekly basis. We started off with 1 penny, and it felt like forever ago, didn't it, that we just started off with 1 penny, because now we're up to 8 cents, and that was what the competition's for. It was 4 cents last week. If you're not familiar, if you're new to the broadcast, let me just catch you up to speed really quick, okay? Kathy Freeman's on a tear. She called in. She was the first person to get in, and she has been undefeated, okay? So what happens is at the end of the call or around the end of the call, I'm going to give you a phone number to call. If someone could be so kind to post it, it just happens to be a cell phone number. It's 623-628-7372. If you call it now, you're going to be ignored. But when I say to call, if you call that number, you'll be competing against Kathy for 8 cents. Every week that is going to double. So like next week it'll be 16 cents, then it'll be 32, et cetera, et cetera. You know the story by now, unless you're new to the organization and you have no idea what I'm talking about. Just call in when I tell you to call in. Don't call in right now, please. All right, let's see here. Let's talk about some of the top recruiters, let's talk about some of our top reps in the month of July. Let me start off with some things here. Where is it? All right. In the month of June, we had broken our all-time recruiting month. We had 548, I believe, or 550 recruits in the month of June. And this last month in July, it just so happens that we literally smashed that record into an oblivion. And we actually jumped up to, in the month of July, 764, making a brand new record, shattering the previous month overall. So company-wide, we had just the highest month we've ever had in terms of recruiting, almost literally 1,000. So the goal this month, let's hit 1,000 in the month of August. It's the last month of the competition for Cancun. So obviously that even adds to much more suspense for all of us. We're very anxious because it's amazing when we're watching this. I remember when we made a conscious decision to get rid of all the barriers that hindered your growth. And we decided to do that around a year or so back. And I'll tell you, you guys have lived up to our expectations. Congratulations to everybody in the company. I'm starting to get a little bit. I can't express it to you. It's hard to understand because, like I said, I mean, I've been a part of some fast-moving stuff. I mean, my background, I'm not going to bore you with it this evening, but I've been involved with some pretty cool stuff. And 764 people joining this organization in the month of July. Kudos to all of you. Thank you so much. I mean, seriously, you guys are the best. We have the best organization right here. So you're part of the best, all of you. And I want to thank you very much for last month. That was a great, great recruiting month. I want to talk to you about the people that led that, because there's one distributor right now that stands out tremendously in terms of in recruiting. This is someone who now for 2 months in a row, I think maybe 3, I don't know. All I can tell you is this: her numbers are record breaking. She's breaking our records. We've had some individuals. I won't mention any names because, I won't go into the history of the company, but let me just tell you, there's been some individuals along the way that have done some amazing job. This person is eclipsing any of the old record holders in terms of recruiting. No doubt about it. You probably know the name. It's hanging here. It's hanging right here. The number one recruiter for the month of July. Drum roll, all right? Heather Agee. Heather has absolutely dominated. Listen to this number. 68. Are you nuts? 68. That is over 2 people a day. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. By the way, to give you an idea, we had 158 people that participated in recruiting. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that because I want everybody to take some time this evening with me and just hear me out in terms of some ideas and thoughts for you as you're building your teams. I do have a wealth of experience to give to you in this category, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. But Heather Agee, she deserves a little bit of just special, recognition for her unbelievable accomplishment here. This is staggering what she's doing. These are huge numbers. So congratulations to her and fantastic work. Keep it up. I'm just like I said. I'm excited to meet her. She's leading in Cancun points by a big margin. She's broken the record in terms of any contest that we've ever had. Heather Agee has broken that record as well. So we have someone in this organization who's definitely doing huge numbers. So congratulations again. I mean, it's a pleasure to work for you. Alana Havens was number 2 in terms of recruiting with a huge number, 39. I mean, it's a huge number. And then Kylie Dietz. And again, another huge number there with 35. So, I mean, Kylie Dietz, Alana Havens, congratulations to the both of you. You were the top 3 with Heather Agee in terms of the overall recruiting for the month of July. Congratulations. I can say it over again. I mean, what else can you say? I wish I could even make you feel how, I mean, it's so amazing to me when people do that. I mean, kudos to you. Keep on killing it. Go. I mean, congratulations. Great work. Look at me. I'm getting flustered. I mean, I love performance. I had a meeting today with somebody, and this guy, I can't tell. He's somebody I'm thinking about filling for a position. I don't know if he's hungry. I can't get the hunger from it. And finally, I said to him, I'm halfway through the meeting. I said, "Are you hungry, man? Like, are you really hungry? Like, I'm talking. Are you desperately hungry?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" I mean, I stopped him dead in his tracks. I said, "I'm not getting the vibe from you that you have a hunger pain. Like you need to get the job done. I'm not getting that sense." And I'm asking all of you that same question. Do you have that? Do you have that stinking pain in your pit of your stomach where you wake up every day and it feels like you've got a noose around you? You got to get the job done. It can be fun. It's not a bad thing. I know some people don't like the stress of that. They're like, "Oh, no. I'm not here for that. I'm here for fun." That's fine. You can have fun while being stressful and have the hunger to get the job done. You can have it all. It's not one or the other. I'm going to stop. I went on a tangent there. Tangent one, Daniel. Tangent 1. I'm going to try to keep track of them. Okay, top resellers in the month of July. Congratulations to Kim Lackey and to Lisa Welch, who are tied for first place, and that's all I have that were pulled. The top resellers, Kim Lackey, Lisa Welch, those are names that have been around for a long time, consistently working. Both are part of our leadership council, which, by the way, I want to plant a little seed here. Immediately following the Cancun competition, the next day, we will be releasing the next contest, which is going to be fantastic. Now, I say contest, but it's really not a fair description of what it is. We've actually devised a strategy, or devising a strategy, to attract our next batch of leaders. And that reminds me as well, for our Leadership Council members, you'll be receiving an email for an invitation to go over those things here within the next couple of days. I need to also mention something else too that you just reminded me of. Okay. Lots of stuff to cover on a weekly basis. It's so fun to get here. It's very exciting for me. You know, obviously you can tell I have a life, by the way. All right. Top wage income earners. Who is going to name the elephant in the room, baby? Because that's what it all comes down to. Who is going to name the elephant in the room? It just so happens that Christy Kozakowski has decided to remain as the number one wage income earner. So the elephant in the room remains as Sky. Congratulations to Christy Kozakowski, who, if you don't know her, you should. She's been with us for a long time. And the Pink Pineapples, we have a little bit of a competition going on here. Heather Agee, congratulations. I presume that they're going to keep the names the same. We'll go with that, unless they decide to change it, which they can text me and decide to change it if they so choose. Our number two, let's see here. Let's see who we have here. Oh, I've only got two people for top wage income earners. I have Christy Kozakowski and Lisa Welch. Now, I have a little side note here, though, because it just so happens we had a lot of people rank, and we had a lot of people start to get up. One person in particular, I want to spotlight this one person, though. I have Christy Kozakowski, Lisa Welch. Congratulations to both of you. Top wage income earners. Now, I'm starting to look through here at these numbers, and somebody just ranked to gold. And who is that? Oh, my gosh. Is it who I think it is? She did it. She did it. She got it done. Nicole Mostyn, everybody, has achieved for the first time a gold status. Congratulations to you, Nicole Mostyn. Congratulations. Wow. It looks to me like we've actually, I'm looking at people oh, wow. I mean, these numbers are starting to get up there. I mean, how am I supposed to do this? Look at this. We got 7 people, it looks like, that made it to gold status. Let me rattle off some of these other. Highest PSV, Kim Lackey, Joanna Rasmussen. Listen to this. Joanna Rasmussen, number 2 in highest PSV. There's another example of someone who's been with us, just consistently working. She puts her head down and just doesn't stop. She's been in the industry for a long time, you guys, and this is an example of someone who's consistently working. Joanna Rasmussen is a fantastic example of dedication and hard work. I mean, if you don't know who she is, you really should know her. She's one of the most phenomenal people I've ever met. Joanna Rasmussen, congratulations to you for being on that top list. Georgina Sikora, nice to see your name as always. Wesley Jensen and Kimberly Jensen. Oh, Kimberly Jensen. You guys know Kimberly Jensen because she made it into the call-in, and she this is what she did. She won a prize. She said, Daniel, hold on to it. She said, because I want to get it from you personally in Cancun. So Kimberly Jensen, congratulations for being the top highest PSV. And, of course, Kim Lackey was number 1 on the list. Kim Lackey consistently performing. It's funny because Kim Lackey was number 1 for the last competition for Cabo. And she's obviously creeping up there right now. Can she get to number 1? Can anybody get past Heather Agee? I don't know. Time will tell. We got one more month to find out. Highest immediate family. Christy Kozakowski, Lisa Welch, Nicole Mostyn, and Heather Agee. Yeah, I mean, let's put it out there. She joined us 6-6. She joined us She joined us in the beginning part of June and has 127 recruits. She's broken the record of recruiting. You've heard me say it. Highest extended family, Susan Lennis, Lisa Welch, Christy Kozakowski, and Jessica Vincent. Congratulations, Jessica. Nice to see your name up there. Always watching Christy and Lisa compete, always watching them achieve. Most large resellers. This is a name that you all should have heard. You've heard her name before. Tracy Hill. Tracy Hill achieving number 1 for the month of July in terms of top large resellers. Congratulations to her. Extra large reseller, Deborah Pasco. Deborah Pasco. Congratulations, Deborah. Great work out there for you. Yeah, we've got huge numbers. Last month we had 361 people qualified. We had 700. I'm showing 764 recruits in the month of July. Our current total distributor number is 2,639 for a nationwide company. It's a shame, isn't it? We'll look back probably 6 months from now, and this thing will probably explode, which it deserves to. It deserves to explode. All of you deserve this opportunity. All of you deserve to be on the ground floor of an explosion. Congratulations to all the names. For those of you out there that I didn't mention your name, I apologize if I missed anybody. All of you did a fantastic job. Let's finish out this competition strong in the month of August. Now let me go over some house cleaning items. Then I've got some training material for you, just some really quick training material. And then we'll do this call-in contest at the very end, but not until I say, of course. I'm kind of a control freak. All right, let's see here. Oh, speaking of somebody, I want to mention somebody really quick too. Speaking of Lisa Welch, I got one of the sweetest, one of the most remarkable messages I have ever received from somebody. Somebody sent me a message and they said, Daniel, I really, really want you to know how special Lisa Welch is to me. This person has been, I won't give any personal information. This person's been sick. This person has not had the ability, to do a couple different things. Lisa has actually gone to this person's house here in Arizona. She has actually helped her with their pets. She has helped her with making sure that her mail. Listen, Lisa has literally taken her time out of her life to dedicate this to this distributor who happens to be located in her general area of town where she lives. Lisa's actually gone out of her way to help this person as this person's sick in the hospital. That's a great leader. I don't care who you are. And I have to commend Lisa Welch for that, because when I got that message, it just reminds me, Lisa's been with us since the very beginning of the company, and it's always nice to see when someone leads in that sense. Taking time out of your day, not being selfish, and helping other people. That's what it's all about. The best leaders are the best servants. And let me repeat that for you. The best leaders are the best servants. And that segues very nicely into some of the content that I wanted to share with you this evening. Whenever we have these type of growth spurts, which we've never had before, so let's just put the cards out on the table. We've never had growth spurt like this before. It reminds me of the inherent responsibility that you have, those of you out there that are recruiting people and bringing people into this organization. It's very important at this point in time that we as an organization rely on you as the leaders of this company that are listening to this. Because if you are listening to this, more than likely you're one of the 158 people that participated in the recruiting of last month. By the way, that's 4.8 people per person. That's 4.8 people per 158 recruiters last month. That's an amazing statistic. I've been saying this all along. I don't really necessarily care what number of distributors we have. What I care is that we're getting the best out of our people. I've always wanted the best from everybody, and I believe we're getting the best from our people. So what that means for you out there that are participating, the 158 people out there that are actually bringing other people into this organization, it's extremely important that you take a servant-like attitude towards those people and help them achieve their goals. Now, I'm not suggesting that you waste your time with people that maybe this isn't a good fit for. That's not what I'm trying to. There's a balance here, okay? Because ultimately, someone's decision to do well in business, okay, is really up to them. You're not going to be able to solve that problem for them. It's going to be their choice, their conscious decision to succeed or not succeed. No one's going to do it for them. You can't do it for them. However, you have to be the type of person that's willing to help them and assist them achieve those goals and point out to them and how to get there. In order for you to do that, you have to take a servant-like attitude. You have to be willing to serve that person. Now, someone always says to me, they say, how can you be a servant and but also pick and choose who it is that you serve? Well, that's easy. When you're the type of leader that's always moving forward, the people that aren't going to move forward, they're not going to even come to you. They won't even, because they know that you're too busy. They know that you can't. They know that your time, you just can't do it. So what happens is the people that don't have the ability or desire or the hunger. Remember I was telling you about that hunger pain? If they don't have that, don't worry. They'll fall off anyways by themselves, and you can still serve them on their way out the door and help them maybe find something that's a better fit. If this is the right fit for them, though, and they are, you got to serve that person. You got to go out of your way to help that person. You say, well, Daniel, okay, that sounds great. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to give you some tools right now. This is some stuff here that you really need to be aware of. Let's start off with, there's 3 things I'm going to cover here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go through these very quickly because your time is precious and so is mine. I want to give you some really important ingredients to doing well, not just in this business, but in any business that you ever participate in. I'm going to give you some magic bullets right now. Right now. The first one is this. If you're keeping track of notes, which I hope that you are, there's 3 ways in which you can share your product with somebody. And these are the most important 3 ingredients that you need to possess. The very first one is how you look, how you sound. Those of you that have been around for a long time, you could probably repeat this by now. At least I hope you can. Number 1 is that how you look. So for example, I like to wear a 3-piece suit because I feel strongly that that's my best possible look forward. I want people to know when I shake their hand, all right, I'm serious. I mean business. I don't care if it's 120 degrees out. I'm not here to mess around. I'm here for real, right? If you look good, if you smell good, look the best you possibly can, sound the best you possibly can, people naturally, barriers start to break down. Okay, so that's number 1. I always see people make a huge mistake. They go out, they're at a home party or something, and they're dressed terrible, or they're not paying attention to how they look. They're not prepared. How you're prepared, how you look, those are all very critical. Number 2 is how quickly you can draw similarities with somebody. This is an old trick. If you're meeting with somebody new, the quickest thing you can possibly do is try to draw a similarity with that person. Subconsciously, what people do is if we have something in common, they're more likely to listen to what I'm trying to tell them. So what I always try to do is I try to find out where somebody's from. Like in Arizona, most people are not from Arizona. So I basically say, hey, where are you from? If they say, hey, I'm from Pennsylvania. Oh, no kidding. I'm from New York. That's amazing. You know, we're almost neighbors. I mean, I grew up on the East Coast just like you did. Bam. As soon as I can, I try to draw a similarity with somebody. That's very, very important when you're communicating with somebody. Very important. The third thing is flattery. Always tell people how good they are, how great they are doing. Those are 3 things that you need to do. The first thing is look the best you possibly can. Second thing is draw similarities as quickly as you can. And the third thing is that flatter someone and respect that person. I'm not talking fake. I'm not telling somebody, don't tell them, you know, if they're doing a poor job, tell them they're doing a good job. I'm trying to tell you, hey, genuinely always tell people what you like. If you walk into a salon as an example and the salon looks good, I always give this example. Tell people, this is amazing. This salon is fantastic. It's very professional in here. It smells good. It looks good. Tell people what you're looking at, which is good qualities. Those 3 things will help you in terms of building a relationship with someone where they become either a customer of yours or a potential recruit of yours. Those are the 3 ingredients that you need to have. You say, okay, Daniel, that's great. I've heard that before. You've said that before. Some of you are new and you're like, hey, that's cool. That's good information. Now I want to talk to you about a little bit more insight on a couple of other things. I know that in today's digital age, it's really hard because you're finding success, a lot of you, from your computer, and that's really good. Do you know the number one way to get someone to purchase your product or to become a distributor with your organization? Do you know the number one way that that's going to happen? Is it going to happen by a letter that you send them in the mail? Is it going to happen by a text message? Is it going to happen by you going live on Facebook? All of those things are good. All of those things are good, okay? This is good. This live webcast is good, right? But the number one way is belly to belly, when you're next to somebody, when you're with them. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that it's very important that you have a willingness, to go out there and get in front of people consistently. That's extremely important. I have found in my career, the most successful people are always out and about. They're always out. They're always working with people side by side. They're always finding people to work with. They're always talking about their product out there. I mean, some of our best reps in the world that we have right now are always at a trade show. They're always out there. I mean, if you're at a trade show, for instance, you're belly to belly with people. That's just a term, by the way. I'm not saying literally like belly to belly. You get my point. Like I'm talking like you're with people. If you're with people, right? Sales get done, customers get gathered, recruits happen. If you're out there and you're with people, it's very, very important. So if you're someone out there and you're finding huge success and you haven't even breached that yet, you're going to have a nice career going, because I will tell you, once you get comfortable with working with people, that is at the top of the communication pyramid, okay, is one-on-one interaction when you're right next to somebody. Remember that. That's the second thing I wanted to share with you. The first thing was those three things, those three ingredients. The second thing is belly to belly is where business gets done. And now the last thing I want to share with you for a little training tidbit. This is for all those out there, because like I said, you guys are growing this company. I want to remind you of these things. I just want to remind you of them. Is most people learn the best by teaching. Most people learn the best by teaching. As a matter of fact, the highest retention rate for learning is by teaching the product, or by teaching. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, and this is the third ingredient, consistently be teaching. Find out the things within this company that are important to new people coming in and teach everybody about them. When you're teaching people about our products, about our company in terms of our compensation structure, our history, all those things, when you're teaching people, that's when you're doing your highest learning yourself. Because in order for you to teach, you have to find out all that information yourself. So find out the information that you need to find out to consistently be teaching everybody that you come in contact with belly to belly, and have those first three ingredients that I told you about, and you'll do just fine. You will do just fine. Is that enough? I like to train every once in a while. I have to. It's my job. Just deal with it. All right? It's my job. Maybe. I don't know if it's my job or not. Right now, it seems like my job is literally just, you guys are killing it. You guys are making me look good. It's true. Catalogs are coming out soon. They're in the printer. I should have them anytime. I got an email or a text message from Christy Kozakowski. She said, Daniel, you better have catalog. Catalog is coming very soon. They're at the printer, so they should be here at the warehouse anytime. I promise you. Sorry for the delay on the catalogs. We had a couple new products sneak in there. Yada, yada. Cancun competition is ending this month. This is it. This is what separates the women from the girls, we will say. Not men from boys. Well, there's men in here too. And then let's see what we have here. Oh, lastly, for those of you that had ideas for, we are still sending out an email looking for ideas. It is coming out. You will see it in your inbox. I finally got the legal jargon here so I finally got that information. It should be sent out here pretty soon. I think I covered everything. The fifth caller is going to complete against Kathy Freeman. If you call in right now, 623-628-7372. Again, that is 623-628-7372. The fifth caller competes against Kathy Freeman, everybody. It's a true story. The fifth caller. Let's see what we have. Caller number one is Gandhi. Gone. Caller number 2 is gone. Caller number 3 is gone. Caller number 4 is gone. Next caller. Here we go. Oh, she hung up. She hung up. Sorry. She hung up. Oh, is this Heather? Heather, is that you? Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the caller right here.
Hello?
I'm getting so many calls at one time. I don't know who's picking up. Okay, who is this?
This is Kimberly Jensen.
Who is this?
Kimberly Jensen.
Kimberly, how did you get through again? You are good.
Right? I had no idea. I was so excited.
Well, good for you. Hey, look at it's all fair play as far as I'm concerned. You don't have any hidden tricks to call into this hotline, do you?
No, I wish I did.
Well, Kimberly,
I'm glad somebody hung up.
yeah, literally, this was crazy. This was crazy today. Let me ask you a question. Is it busy when you call?
Yes, it was busy the first 6 times I called.
Wow. My cell phone provider must be pretty happy when I do that, you would think, right? Let me add Kathy Freeman to the line. Let me get Kathy Freeman into the line here. I'm not going to say who the cell phone provider is anyways because they're not endorsing me. They're not paying me any money. So let's see here. Where's Kathy? Let's see if I can get Kathy on the phone. People are still trying to call in. They're so mad. I'm getting a ton of hate. People are mad. They think I didn't hang up on anybody. I didn't do it. All right, let's see here. Where's Kathy? Oh, people are still calling. All right, hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. This is live, folks, okay? It's not edited, obviously, so just give me a break. Bear with me. There she is. Okay, let's see what we got here. Kimberly Jensen, Kathy Freeman, head-to-head competition. This is where the rubber meets the road, baby. This is where the rubber meets the road. Kathy, this is your. What is it? What is this, Kathy? Is this your 5th? Is this your 4th week or your 5th?
Isn't it only the 3rd?
1 to 2 to 4. Okay, yeah. This is the this is the 4th.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be a little. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say that again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Kimberly, you're still there, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ladies, this is not going to be easy. This is going to be very, very challenging.
Oh, great.
And
I'm going to have a heart attack.
this is tough. I'm telling you, I'm warning you guys right now. You guys are competing for 8 cents. I have it right here. 8 cents.
Isn't it 16?
No. Nice try. All right, let's see here. I'm going to ask 3 questions. There's going to be 3 questions asked. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the way the rules work is this. The first person to blot out, just say the right answer gets the point. Okay?
Yes, sir. I can't hear you. I cannot hear.
No, you're fine.
I cannot hear.
I know you can hear. I'm just pausing on purpose. I just want to put you through torture. That's all.
You scared me.
I'm sick. I really am. I'm not right. Something's not right. All right.
I'm the one that's sick. I'm about to puke.
All right. Here we go. I said that this month, there is a per person recruiting statistic. I said
I got it. 4. I got it. 4.8. 4.
4.8 is
4.8.
4.8 is right. 4.8 is right. Kathy Freeman. Kimberly, I'm telling you right now, you have to understand something. You are competing against Kathy Freeman. She is serious about this. She's not joking around.
Yes, she's the ultimate.
Kathy Freeman. Is it fair enough? It was 4.8. I'm giving it to Kathy Freeman. I'm sorry, Kimberly. I'm sorry.
No, that's totally good.
She's tough. All right, here we go. I said there's 3 things, 3 ingredients.
I got it.
Okay. I said there's 3 ingredients. These 3 ingredients are what it takes for you to have the best ability. What are those 3 ingredients? First one to answer it goes.
How you look and sound, how quickly you draw similarities, flattery, and being the best by teaching.
Wow. I mean, she not only put the 3 in there, she added a 4th. I mean, oh boy. Kathy Freeman. Oh my gosh. Kimberly, I am so sorry. I mean, I am actually I don't know what to say. I mean, you kind of here's what we'll do. You know what? I already owe you 2 things already. Why don't I just add whatever? I'll just add something else to that little. I'm going to have a gift basket for you by the time I see you in Cancun, it sounds like.
Yes, you are.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Kimberly. I'm so sorry. Kathy, Kathy, will you please tell everybody that you and I aren't conspiring here and I'm not telling you these things ahead of time? How are you answering these things this quickly?
I'm not telling my secrets.
Good for you.
Thanks, Kim.
Well, we will see. Well, okay, before I go, Kathy, next week you are back up for competition. I presume that you want to continue, or unless you want this 8 cents sent to you in the mail.
You know what? Hold on 1 second, please. 1 minute. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh boy. I have an event next Tuesday that goes. It's a fair, so I'm going to be there late at night. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Chance it or not. You know what? What?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know what to do. Oh, jeez.
Okay, Kathy.
I can't guarantee.
Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Next week, if you cannot continue your reign of just pain that you're dropping on everybody here, then what we'll do is, if you can't make it to next week, let me know by Tuesday of next week, and then what we'll do is we will take 2 more people and they will compete for the 16 cents, and then the following week you will fill in the spot right back off where you left off. Is that not fair enough?
Sounds great to me.
I think you deserve that for your, literally unrelenting torture that you're putting on these poor ladies out here. These poor ladies are so excited to try to compete, and it's unbelievable. All right. Thank you, girls, very much for participating.
Congratulations, Kathy.
I thought I'd have your gift.
All right. We'll see you both later. Poor Kathy. Now, Kathy's going to be the most hated distributor in the organization. Everybody's going to hate her. Yeah, just for clarification, yes, you were. In all fairness, you know what? This actually does work out. In all fairness, and she deserves it, rightfully so. Heather Agee actually did make it. She was technically the 5th call, and then it sounds like I'm getting a text saying that her daughter may have hit the phone or something happened. But don't worry. I think what we'll do is, it sounds like next week we maybe get a week of reprieve. By the way, how many people were on at the maximum live? Because that would be the maximum dollar amount that yours truly would have to shell out for this little shenanigan that I started. That this may turn into a nightmare. This really, really may explode or backfire in my face. So, we will see. Time will tell. Time will tell. I mean, what kind of checks are we going to be writing here? I mean, last week it wasn't. Let me just check. What was the number here? I mean, I think last week it was like a 120 live or something like that, right? Well, I saw 100 at the highest. Okay, 101. All right, so that's good. I mean, the maximum we're talking is 100 checks. I mean, so look, if the maximum live is only 100, then I want it to go up. I mean, either way. Everybody, welcome to the organization. For those of you that are new to the organization, I want to thank everybody. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Turn the notifications on so you receive the notifications. We are climbing very quickly as an organization. Thank you guys for your growth. Thank you for helping. Look forward to this month. Of course, this is the last month of the competition, and we will see who ends up in the top 50 of our company. For those of you that are new to the organization, you do still have time. You could be competitive. And if for those of you that, like I said, still feel like you can compete, please do so. We will see you back next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we will be back here, of course, at 4 p.m. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you very much for attending.